If you've ever considered getting a pet chameleon before, you might have noticed we usually keep 3 different species in the store to pick from. In this video, we'll go over the differences and similarities between each of our different chameleon species. Our first chameleon is one of the more common species you'll see. This is an adult female veiled chameleon. Now, because these guys come from Yemen and Saudi Arabia, their natural habitat is more of a desert environment, so their cage only needs to be sprayed once a day for them to be able to drink. Because they live in a desert environment, it's important to make sure that their humidity doesn't get too high, or else they could get sick. Unlike our more tropical species of chameleons, these guys require a hot spot of 100 degrees. As far as coloring goes, you'll mostly see just the green and brown colors in females, with additional yellow and orange colors in males. Now these guys are one of the bigger chameleons that get about 14 to 20 inches long. Now the next chameleon we've got is similar in size to the veiled chameleon, but is a tropical species. This is the Panther Chameleon. Because they originate from a tropical environment, the island of Madagascar, their cage will need to be sprayed 2 to 3 times a day because they're used to getting more water. As far as coloring goes, these guys can get some amazing colors. Depending on what locale they are, the males can come in red, blue, green, purple, yellow, and orange colors, basically about any color of the rainbow. The females don't get quite as colorful as the males, but they can still be a pretty green, blue, or peach color. Now, unlike the veiled chameleons, since they come from a more tropical habitat, they don't need as high of a temperature. They only need to have a hot spot of about 85 degrees, so that is one major difference between the two. Now, the last chameleon we have is the Jackson's chameleons. Now, these guys come from the tropical forests of Kenya. So, like the Panther Chameleon, they'll need to be sprayed 2 to 3 times a day, and they also only have a hot spot of about 85 degrees. As far as coloring goes, these guys don't have as pretty colors as the Panthers do. They're more like the veiled chameleons. The males will get a nice bright green color with a little bit of yellow and blue striping if they do end up getting angry. But the females, they'll mostly just stay the green color to a mottled brown color. Now, one thing that really sets the Jackson's chameleons apart from the previous 2 chameleons that we looked at is their size. These guys, they stay much smaller. They only get about 6 to 8 inches long. So they don't need as big of a cage as the other 2 do, and they just stay pretty small. Each of these chameleons can make great pets, as long as you know how to take care of them properly. You can find each of their care sheets at our website.